Hello, good morning. So we are on our week 14 sa tuwang topic for today. So on our week 15 class, isa na lang ka-topic ang ato ang i-tackle no, the web designing, ang imuhang imuhang requirements for the final nato diri sa atong subject. So ang ato ang week 15 hangtod week 18 we will be discussing the web designing no, but on the next week or on our next meeting, tapuson ako og discuss ang related sa web designing, so you can umpisahan nimo ang pagbuhat og imuhang website para dito na lang ma-focus ang imuhang 2 weeks sa pagbuhat sa imuhang website. So, for today's lesson, for a while, I will be, presenting my presentation through Google Meet. So, for today's lesson, we will be discussing pillars of exceptional customer service. So, for our learning outcome for this topic, we will be discussing the importance of the pillars of strategic customer care. So, first of all, let us discuss what is the definition of customer service. So, customer service is imperative for the success of any business and can make the difference between a customer choosing you over a competitor. So, ang customer service no is a big impact in our businesses because the heart of our businesses is our customer. So, kung wala tay customer, wala tay kita sa atong tindahan. So, through customer service, with a good customer service, we will be, maingganyo na to ang ato ang mga customers. So, class, with the customer service, we have these 7 pillars of exceptional customer service. So, diri naka-focus ang ato ang topic for today. So, customer service class is one of the easiest way to differentiate our business from others in the same industry. With customer service manggod, it makes the customer service as a priority. So every businesses likes to think that they have a good customer service, but there is an enormous difference no between sa good customer service and truly exceptional nga customer service. And our customers can clearly tell the difference. Fortunately, Manggod, crafting an exceptional customer service strategy is not all that difficult. So the simple fact that you even care enough na basahon ang isa ka article like kung that I will be showing to you, that you are likely to do well with the information about that I am about to share with you. So there are a number of customer service principles that will help buyers at all stages of the sales cycle feel valued and cared sa ilahang pagpalit. So in this topic, I intended to cover each one of the different details no in having an exceptional customer service. So without further ado, here are the 7 pillars of exceptional customer service and some information on how to implement them into your business. So first we have here the prevention. So customer service starts before you ever interact with the customer. In fact, ang pinaka-best thing that you could do is to deliver every part of the buying experience in a perfect way, not on a single lang ka sa customer that would ever need to contact you in the first place. Of course, we all know that it is not realistic. Dili jud na siya tinuod. Still, you should seek to solve problems before it ever reaches the point where a customer would need to contact you. So we must pay attention sa mga messages that we receive no as a counterpart sa mga customer and look for the patterns. So, there are common questions that being asked sa mga customers. There are also common complaints nga ato ang ma-receive. There are also issues no nga mo pop up lang over and over again. So it is worth investing in solving these repeated na mga problems and even squashing them before they ever arise. So before sila mo before to sila ma-encounter o pinabrak. Even something as simple as making a piece of information more clear can do wonders to clear up the complaints. So, again, with the prevention, Mango, di ba? We have this saying, prevention is better than cure. So, habang wala pa nag-exist ang isa ka problem, at least ready na taba kumbaga. So when we are making an excellence manggod as our core port sa to ang business in all aspect, problems become rare. So you can then afford to go above and even beyond for the customers that still have genuine na mga problema, as these cases will become increasingly rare. So we also have proactivity class. So proactivity is when problems do arise or you know that they are about to, dapat maging proactive ta in helping our customer. Then through that class, we have to start solving their problems before they even know that they have one. Then let us be upfront sa ilaha and honest, and even we have to explain what you are doing to fix that problem. So for example, ako ang employ ang ako ang empleyado occasionally get two orders nga iyahang na halo-halo and send the wrong item to the wrong person. Due to the wrong shipping label being put sa ilahang box, when we get a message from one buyer notifying us of this issue, we contact the other customer straight away. We explain to them that they are about to receive the wrong package, which they are welcome to keep and use for whatever purpose they desire. We also let them know that we are overnighting their correct item and giving them extra store credit for the trouble that we put on them. So being proactive class shows that the customer that you care about making things right and puts them in a much better mood than they would rather have the fact than be surprised with a negative experience and then have to contact you to fix it. Then we have the convenience part that when customers do need to contact you class, it is vital manggod that they are able to do with ease no. Dapat convenient lang dyan sa ilahang part when contacting you as their supplier. So, customers shouldn't need to search for a method kung paunsa mo kontakon. Include contact information in all of your emails and give clear instruction on how to get in touch with you. Ideally, manggod, you'll have multiple nga mga methods of contact para ma-adhere to the customer's preferences. So, while email manggod is always a bare minimum lang siya na contact nga references, having a phone number manggod or live chat option available is a huge plus and will likely lead to higher conversation as well. For example, the live chat manggod in particular is growing in popularity and and you should seek to implement it on your website as soon as possible. We also have speed. For example, si speed is kanang mga call to action na follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more tips of the day. So if you want to impress man good imuhang customer, get back to them quickly. Anything longer then a day is a problem. The best companies can respond to an email in a matter of minutes lang. Seriously speaking, class, use response time as a metric to track the quality of your customer service and actively seek to improve it. So, through this class, people often feel manggod better from a customer service interaction if they receive an unwanted response quickly than the response they wanted to hear. If it takes a long time to be delivered, the use of mga pre-written mga templates for common customer inquiries can be a great way to improve response times. For example, katong mga FAQ na mostly na gina-question sa inyo ha. If you can post it already, the question and answer na part, it is better to do it kay tungod dili na pod siya hassle sa inyo ha. At the same time, dili na pod hassle sa inyo ang mga customers. So, just be sure lang class, when you're using templates, however that you take the time to make them personal for each customer contacting you. Which bring me to my next point. So, here is the personalization. Never make the customer feel like you are reading off a script. Your customer is a real person class that took time out of their busy lives to contact you with the faith that you will care enough to solve their problem. Customers will appreciate manggod the feeling of having another real human from your company take their issue into consideration or even with ko ano kanang wholeheartedly it takes inyong customer service ang ilahang problem or take them seriously. So, last with this class, think about it and do their best to help them through solving their problems. So this does not mean that you shouldn't use templates or that you have to write every response from scratch. It simply means mangot that you should take the time to address customers by name, respond truthfully to their inquiries, and let some of your own personality shine through as you write back to them. Then second to the last is the respect. It is easy to quickly become bitter, no? And even hostile towards our customer, sending their problems, their inquiries, their concerns, their feedbacks with our services and products that we have provided them. Especially when they seem to be acting unreasonably or trip nila. I understand it, class. People sometimes can be jerks. And it can be very hard to be respectful towards somebody who is acting like a jerk. Especially when the issue is not even your company's fault. Diba? Naadjud nga na sa business, dili dyan na siya mawala. However, it is important to respect the customer's feelings and try to see things from their point of view. You may think it is unreasonable that the customer is yelling at you because the postal carrier delivered late, but the customer genuinely feels like this shouldn't have happened. They legitimately feel like they needed the package to arrive. Even in the most bizarre of cases, their feelings are real. They may not be rational, but that is how the customer truly feels. As a supplier, as a business, as a company, an organization, a businessman or woman, try to be empathetic when dealing with emotional na mga customers. Naadjud mga emotional customers, diba? And consider how they may interpret things. This does not mean that you have to make exceptions or bend your company's policies. You have also to stick with your company's policies, but that you always interact with them in a respectful manner, even if they are not being respectful to you. And lastly is the delivery. Finally, you must actually be able to deliver on the promises that you make to the customer. This means setting realistic expectations from the very beginning and following through with them at all costs. Be consistent with your solutions. Never leave your customers doubting whether or not you will actually deliver. It is bad enough manggod na ma-disappoint mo ang isa ka customer once with some sort of problem. It becomes exponentially more drastic no if customers are let down a second or third time. If you want people to recognize your brand, your product and services, you have to have a great customer support. It is vital manggod that they trust you that you will make things right when problems arise. So class, we are done with our pillars of exceptional customer service. Again, if we want to have an exceptional customer service, we have to remember the 7 pillars of exceptional customer service. First, we must have a prevention method on in handling our customer, especially with their problems before they arise. Then we have to be proactive in terms of communicating, cooperating with our customers, putting them as our priority, then develop a collaboration with them, understanding their environment, and visualize the right one that can support our customer. Then, third, we have the convenience. Dapat we are convenient when our customer are contacting us kana when they want to contact us, dapat na alam ta dali ang kay ta makontak nila. Then, speed sa tuang sa tuang pag-reply sa ilang mga concerns, sa pag-answer sa ilang mga inquiries, and we should take them seriously in entertaining them. Then, personalization, dapat wholeheartedly na dito ang imong message, how you will approach them. Even it is through virtual, dapat ang personalization kay na-adya po dito. Then, we have to treat them respectfully even they are not treating us with respect. Then lastly is the delivery, how we will deliver the items, dapat exceptional ato ang delivery. So that is all our lesson for today. If you have questions and clarifications with regards to an topic, please class, do not hesitate to ask me. Just message me on our GC or PM me. I will address your questions and inquiries there. So again, class, thank you for listening and have a nice day.